Good afternoon to all of you. Myself Parul Jain. Today I am taking the class of Python. So first of all we will understand what is Python. Python is basically one of the programming language that is used to develop most of the applications like desktop applications, mobile applications, games, etc. It is one of the interpreted programming language. By interpreted, we means that the program is to be processed directly by the interpreter. There is no requirement of compiling the program before executing it. So why we have to develop the Python? Rather we have a lots of languages like Java, C++, JavaScript, HTML. So the main reason behind developing the Python is that the Python is easy to learn. Even a non-professional person can easily learn Python and can develop the applications, mobile apps, etc. It is to be developed by Ven Rossum in early 90s. The main advantage of this is that it is simple to write, easy to understand. It is basically work under two modes. One is the shell mode and another one is the editor. The shell mode is also known as the interactive mode and the editor mode is also known as the script mode. The difference between the shell mode and the interactive mode is that in shell mode the program cannot be saved. If we write any program, then we get the output instantly, but when we close the window, all the output get vanished. We don't get any instructions in near future. But in script mode, if we write the program, then we have to take the proper new file, then we write the instructions in it, and then we save these instructions by some file extension that is .py in case of Python. And whenever we require those instructions in near future, then we can easily retrieve those instructions. So generally the work is to be done under the script mode. Python is the case sensitive language. The case sensitive language means that there is a difference between the uppercase letters and the lowercase letters. Now we will have the various versions of the Python. I have downloaded the version Python 3.10 in my laptop. There are various IDEs are also available to develop the Python programs. Like for Java we have the NetBeans, so we can use the PyCharm or Anaconda for the Python. I have used Python 3.10 version for beginners. I can run the program in Python 3.10 and show you the difference between the shell and the editor. Now as you can see that this is the Python 3.10.4 version, and I have opened the shell mode of the Python. So in Python, if I want to print a simple hello Python, so I can simply write in double quotes hello Python, then double quote close and then press enter. So you can see that I instantly get my output below my instruction. Similarly, I can if I want to add two numbers like 5 and 8, I can directly write 5 plus 8 and then press enter, and I'll get the output 13 instantly below my instruction. Similarly, if I want to evaluate any expression like 22 divided by 7 multiplied by 4 minus 2 plus 4 minus 2 plus 5 and then press enter, I'll get the output as 15.571428. So I can simply write these instructions directly, or I can use a function which is known as the print function in order to get the output. So I can write these instructions by using the print function as print, print bracket double quote hello, hello, and then press enter. So there is no need to put any semicolon at the end of the statement like we do in the Java or C++. So here is the simplicity comes into view that Python is very simple to learn, right? So if I want to add two numbers, I simply take two numbers and add these two numbers and get the output by using the print function. So for this we require the variable. So variable is basically a memory location that hold some value. Like we can say that it is the container of the information. So whenever a variable is to be created, a memory location is to be created inside the memory in which we can store any information. So in Python we can declare the variable like x is equals to 23. We don't require to define any data type of the variable in case of Python. The interpreter automatically understand that the x is integer as it holds the integer value. Similarly, I take the another value y is equals to 45 and z is equals to x plus y, and by having a print function I can take the output of z. So I can write print bracket z and I get my output as 68. So there is no requirement to write a long instructions or declare a declaration of data type of the variable. I simply write the variable and store value in the variable and get the output. We can find out the type of the variable or the ID of the variable. So for this we have the function typex. If I want to know what is the type of the x, so I can write typex and then press enter. I simply get class in. That means that it is an integer variable, that is it holds a integer value, right? Now there are some separators in case of Python. That is, if we want to write some numbers by using some separator like star or comma, so I can write it as print bracket 10, 20, 30, and then I will declare the separator as SEP is equals to, if I want to use star as a separator, so I will write in single quote or double quote star and then bracket close and then press enter. Then I'll get the output as 10 star, 20 star, 30. Here the star means the separator that separate the 10 from 20 and 20 from 30. Now we will see how to make the functions in Python. In order to make functions in Python, we simply write the keyword def. Def is the keyword that is to be used as it is in Python. Then we will give the name of the function. The name of the function can any be that is to be the user defined name. So if I want to add two numbers, I simply make a function add, then put bracket and then place semicolon. If you don't put the semicolon after the function name, then it will give me the syntax error. Then I press enter. As you can see that when I press enter, the cursor is to becomes under add, not under def. So this is known as the indentation. There is a space between the cursor and my starting point. So this space is known as indentation. So indentation in Python is very important. In Python there is no provision of curly bracket which determines the scope of the variable or the statement. So in this we have to take care of the indentation that will tell the scope of the variable or the statements. So if I will write function x before under def like this, then it will give me the syntax error. So in order to overcome this problem, we have to take care of the indentation, proper indentation in Python. So I simply make a function add, and then I take x under add function as 34, y is equal to 56, and z is equals to x plus y, and then I'll write the print z. Now I have defined the function. Now I have to call that function. In order to call that function, I simply write the function name and then press enter, and I'll get the output like this. I simply write the function name add and press enter. Like if I will declare this def, I will do it again, add colon x is equals to 34, y is equals to 56, z equals to x plus y, print z, and then I will press add and then press enter. Then I'll get the output as 90. That is, the function has worked, and add the two numbers and give me the output. So in this way the functions are to be made in Python. Now I have worked under the shell mode. If I close this window, then all the instructions get vanished and I don't get any instructions in near future. So to overcome this problem, I have to work under the script mode. In order to work under script mode, I simply go to the file button, then go to the new file, or I can simply press Ctrl plus N from my keyboard, and then a file is to be open. I have to write the instructions in this file. Similarly, I have take the addition of two numbers, add x is equals to 45, y is equals to 56, z is equals to x plus y, and then print z, and then I have to call this function as add like this. Now I have, before executing the program, I have to save this program. So in order to save this program, go to the file tab, then click on save as, then save this program. I will save this program on desktop by using the py file extension. I have given my file name as my page .py. .py is the file extension of the Python programs, and then I'll save that program, and then I'll run the program. And in order to run the program, you have to go to on the run button and press run module, or simply press F5 from your keyboard, and I'll get the output as 101. So if I want to open this program in near future, I can simply find out the name of the file and can open that file and can see the program. So this is the main difference between the interactive mode and the script mode. I hope you will like the video. Thank you very much.